best advice for women in business. Get your fucking ass up and work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days.
That's so true.
You have to surround yourself with people that want to work. Have a good work environment where everyone loves what they do because you have one life. No toxic work environments, and show up and do the work.
Kim said women need to get off their ass and work, and she meant it. The working class are tired of working for these rich people to only not even be able to afford their rent. And see, this great resignation is causing a staff shortage for the rich. That's what she really meant. If you're interested in skipping all of the pleasantries and just getting straight to the point, I have a chapter timestamps listed in the description box below. Feel free to skip this introduction. I'll see you soon. Bro. Welcome to my channel. I am Fronten'a. And today I'm going to be reading you my audio blog titled, Kim Said She Has the Best Advice for Women. For the written version of this blog, you can visit me on my website. The link will be listed below. Now, I wasn't going to say nothing, but since y'all brought it up, go ahead and make sure you subscribe. Go on now. I'll wait. Woo, child, I thought I was gonna have to tell y'all twice. Ooh, and really quick, do y'all remember that one time when I was telling y'all about that one time? Y'all remember that? Well, anyway, to make a long story short, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, okay? Now, let's get into this audio blog. Kim said women need to get off their ass and work, and she meant it. The working class are tired of working for these rich people to only not even be able to afford their rent. And see, this great resignation is causing a staff shortage for the rich. That's what she really meant. I read a comment that said, how dare Kim Kardashian talk about the hard work it takes to hit a home run when she started on third base? And that couldn't be a more appropriate analogy. I don't think what Kim said was a problem, honestly. The message was a good one. The messenger, all wrong. See, Kim is not qualified to talk about hard work when she had such an enormous head start. This heifer done got out here on Tina Turner's internet and said some of the most slick-ish. Kim, with all of her privilege, had the nerve to tell women, the most hardworking people on this planet, to get up, get off their ass, and work. Now, I know we ain't talking about the woman who was born into money, raised with money, and came into even more money simply because of her famous parents. This woman has had influence since day one and was placed in the same circles as major celebrities long before she was even a celebrity herself. And let us not forget the tape mishap. Because of that tape, it had the world wanting to know who she was. Are we talking about a woman who has multiple nannies, housekeepers, chefs, personal assistants, drivers, personal stylists, pediatricians who come to her, dentists who come to her, a beauty team that will go anywhere she is, swim teachers, indoor and outdoor management staff, gardeners, personal shoppers, personal trainers, accountants, tutors for her kids, organizers, business managers, talent agents, the best lawyers, a mother who also doubles as her genius business manager, and any and everything else she needs, so she never has to think about any of this because someone else does it for her? We talking about this woman, right? This is the woman who was wanting women to get up off their asses and work? For real? She still has the nerve to tell women who are doing all of those same things plus more by themselves with sometimes no help of any kind, that work multiple jobs and are still barely meeting the needs of their families. These are the women who need to get up off their asses and work, right? You have married parents out here who both work, have very little to no time with their children, use their vacation time at their low-paying jobs for doctor's appointments and parent-teacher conferences, who sometimes have to make very scary and risky decisions on whether or not to be at their kids' sporting events or missing it because their boss don't care nothing about their kids' football game. Women who don't have any sick time left because they've used it up for their kids. Ain't never seen a vacation because how they gonna pay for it? While you rent out an entire island just so you can hang out with your friends. Because God forbid you have to wait until things get better so y'all can suntan and whatnot all together as a team. These are the same women you're saying need to get up off of their ass and work, right? I am sure you, Kim Kardashian, have never had to experience getting a call from your daycare saying, you gotta come pick up your kid, they got a temperature and can't be here. Have you ever had to leave work on a write-up because you've already used all of your sick time caring for the needs of your special need child that required frequent visits to Children's Hospital to see specialists? And now since you have no more PTO or sick time left, you have to take that time unpaid? And with the write-up threatening your job. Do you know anything about that? I can almost bet you don't. Because even if one kid is sick, you have a nanny or even a nurse who can care for that one child while you go back to work and do whatever you gotta do. You never have to worry about things most mothers do. Even mothers who are not in what is considered a low income tax bracket still wouldn't know what it is like to be a billionaire and have access to the level of help a billionaire does. We're talking about women who take care of everything but themselves because there is simply no time to. We're talking about women who haven't even been to see a doctor or a dentist, even for life-saving annual exams, for years because they can't afford to. Or maybe you're talking about a woman who starts her day off at 5:30 in the morning or earlier to commute to work. Sometimes a commute that takes well over an hour each way to make it to work on time. Then gets off at 5, rushing to try to make it to the daycare by closing at 6, only to just barely make it there by the skin on her teeth. And that's if she can even afford daycare at all. Then she gotta go home, make dinner, do homework, do bedtime routine with her kids, get herself together for the next day. A little free time for herself? Girl, bye. She will be lucky if she even gets a full night's sleep a couple times a week. Are these the women you're talking about? Kimberly Kardashian West, a woman who couldn't work in a service job if her fame depended on it. She complains about being an influencer, taking beautiful pictures. Professional on location is so hard. Being able to start a business that she can almost be guaranteed will be successful simply because of who she is. She wants a woman who works 8 to 12 hours on her feet, 5 or 6 days per week as a CNA or other service provider job, to understand how poor Kim K has such a tough life. A woman who gets paid handsomely just to be pretty has it so hard that we all must understand her plight. Meanwhile, this other woman who has shaved 10 to 15 years off of her life by doing the hard work she does, only to not be able to afford her rent without some sort of government subsidiary. She wants her, that woman, to get off of her ass and work, right? Kim Kardashian can take a picture next to something she's promoting for a company and be paid $500,000. I said $500,000 for one picture. That's $500,000 for a flippin' picture. And she complains about how hard her job is. A woman that even if it took her a full day to shoot that picture, heck, I'll even give her 2 whole weeks to produce that picture, for her to earn the same exact salary as 13 low-income women who would need an entire year per woman to earn what she did for one single Instagram post. These are the women your privileged ass is talking about? Girl, shut up and read the room. Do y'all do a quick run through before y'all say some of this stuff? Y'all got all of that privilege, but can't run your interview speech by somebody real quick before you say some of this stuff? So in closing, dear Miss Kimberly Kardashian West, your recent statement has to be the most tone-deaf thing you have said yet. How can a woman who has a staff of many to do all of your bidding not be terribly embarrassed by your hypocrisy? I bet the very staff you hire to do the things us lazy women have to do ourselves probably work 10 times harder than you ever will. Be mindful of what you say. And also, hire you a publicist to handle your public speaking jobs. Because whoever wrote this last one is trash, child. How about you go get your ass up and work? And I'm talking about work. And Kourtney need to hush too. Miss, I'm a mom. Didn't Kim say the same thing about you like 11 different times? We ain't forgot.
So used to it, and I said, me, Kourtney, me and Chloe, you know, whenever, if we don't care about stuff, like, if it's Saturday. You act like I don't do you know, all you have this narrative in your mind. No, I will literally you up. If you mention it again, literally shut the, honestly, change the narrative in your mind. I worked my fucking ass off. I don't want to hear this narrative anymore about this work ethic, and she's the only one with work ethic, and she's doing this, and this, as if she's better because she works more, or because, like, it's such bullshit. We don't all have to do things the same way. But also, if I didn't want to work my ass off and I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, that's fucking fine. You literal.
Didn't y'all have a whole scrap behind Kim and her smart ass mouth? But now you sitting over there, girl, bye. Here is what y'all can do. First of all, fire everybody. And I mean everybody. Fire them all, your whole entire staff. Then raise your own damn kids. Cook your own food. Clean your own house. Run your own errands. And then talk to women about getting their asses up and work. I mean, it's really just the audacity for the rich and entitled for me. Anyways, y'all, I'm getting ready to go. Y'all be mindful of how you allow others to handle you, and forgive yourself for how you've handled you, child. I'm irritated. I'm gonna go bye. Please consider becoming a part of my village. I think you'll like it here. Until next time.